Yes, we should send some juicy sweeteners to make sure Noel signs the contract as expected tomorrow. I don't know, use your imagination, Thompson. I need that bar, and I find the carrot to be a much better motivator than the stick. Remember, if Knowles plays ball, the entire East Sector is owned directly by us. That should be enough to keep Gibbs at bay for the time being. Come on, Thompson. Gibbs had loyalty to my father, not me. The dinner he prepared tonight was delightful, but he clearly wasn't full. Let's just say the look he gave me was very hungry, and that's not just because of my slightly revealing top. Oh, don't pretend you didn't notice. I chose this outfit specifically. Gibbs wants my father's position. My position. He's wanted it for longer than I've been alive, the treacherous bastard. Speaking of, after some comments he made tonight, I feel we need to remind McGregor which family he serves. I worry he may be getting ideas now I'm in charge. I mean, all the heads of families are, obviously, but he's the only one dumb enough to make a move early. He needs to fear me, Thompson. They all do. Well. He has a kid at university, yes? Maybe we can use that. No, I'm not going to order a kidnapping. It doesn't sit right with me. I'm not doing things like that. For one thing, hostage-taking can get so messy. Brings attention down on us from the police, the Met. No, just have the boys take some photos of McGregor's kid and mail them to him. Remind him that we watch all the time. Yes, the new commissioner still hasn't called me back. It's about time he chooses a side, Thompson, before I have to make him an offer he can't refuse. It's late. Let's talk more tomorrow. Yes, good night. Fuck, that was a long day. It never stops. There's so much to do, and I'm tired. So fucking tired. Hello? Is someone there? Come on, I can hear your footsteps. Whoever you are, you may as well show yourself. I really need a shower, and I'm not waiting all night. Oh. Okay. No, I'm not moving. Look. My hands are in the air. I'm staying perfectly still, right here in my seat. No need for you to do anything you might regret. Let's both remain nice and calm. Yes, I see the gun and the silencer. Doesn't take a genius to work out why you're here. Just how did you get past my security? I tripled it this morning. Staying quieter. Is that how you do things? It's funny how you guys approach your job differently. The first assassin I met never shut up, but you, silent as the grave. This is usually the part where you pull that trigger, honey. If you're going to do it, you better get it over with. I've no idea how you got into this suite, but my people are all over the hotel. And if they catch you with me dead or alive... Let's just say my father's men had a failed assassin's fingernails pulled out once. He did scream quite a bit, could hear him 3 floors up. I had a test the next day as well, and let me tell you, trying to study during screams of agony is a bitch. You never did say who sent him. Happens sometimes with you guys. Call it loyalty, I don't know. Father respected that, though. He told him that, just before he encased his feet in cement blocks. Still nothing to say? Mind if I take a closer look at you? It's okay, I don't need to move. I can see you clearly from here. You do seem quite young to be an assassin. Almost too cute for that trade. The way you hold yourself is... interesting. Confident, sure, but not as confident as you want to appear. Like it's all a bit of an act, really. I mean, you're mostly steady on your feet, but you're trying to hide that slight tremble in your right knee. You don't want to be here, do you? I don't blame you. You don't need to do this, of course. There's always other options. You speak at last. What a nice voice you have, except... Yeah, see that little shake in your knee is very apparent when you talk. Hey, no need to shout. You should know that brandishing the gun like that risks it going off. Maybe you should just take a second, think things through. I have some wonderful whiskey in the drawer over there. 18-year-old single malt. A gift from the owner of this fine establishment. I've had a lot of gifts lately, but it's a favourite. You a whiskey drinker? My father got me into it from a young age, even though my grandmother always told him off for that. Excuse me? Why am I not more scared? What were you hoping, that I'd beg for my life? Drop to my knees in tears. I am the matriarch of the biggest mob family in this city, meaning I run this city. I may have only had the job 6 months, but that means something. Fine. If it makes you feel better, I am scared. I don't want to die. Of course not. But I've kind of gotten used to suppressing my emotions since I got this job. When you walk into a room full of people who naturally fear you, whilst the whole time you're shaking like a leaf in your own head, you can't exactly show them that. I need to be able to assess how everyone else is feeling before I focus on myself. Could be the difference between life and death, you know, and with that in mind, you look pale, honey. And you're gripping that gun like it's going to fly out your hand, but I'm still alive. I'm not what you expected, am I? Right now I'm just a young woman in a hotel room alone who wants to live. So I think we can work something out. Why don't you sit down, let us talk. You don't need to worry, my guards won't come unless I call them. It's just us here. 2 people having a conversation. Come on, what have you got to lose? The hardest thing was getting in my room, and you managed that. You're much bigger than me, and you have the gun, so I'm not exactly going to fight you. No one will disturb us. My panic button is beside the bed. Oh, calm down. You must have known I'd have a panic button. I promise you I've not touched... Wait, what are you getting out of the bag? Is that... rope. And just... What do you intend to... no, I don't think so, honey. Yes, you are in charge, of course, but... fine. You want to tie my feet together? I'll do it. If that's what you need to feel secure. Ow. There. Nice and snug. Trust me. Oh, hold out my wrist. Oh. Okay, here you go. No, I won't try anything. You can... Ow! That hurt. Wait, are you sure you want to try that knot? It's just... Nope, no, never mind. You do you. Yeah, very snug. Like rope handcuffs. You know, I can't help but see the irony to this. I spend my days doing everything I can to keep out of handcuffs, but here we are. Now then, I let you tie me up. Are you going to sit down or what? Honestly, you pacing like that is making me more nervous than the gun. Ah, that's it. The chair right across from me. See? Don't you feel better? I suppose there's no point asking your name then. Didn't think so. Mine's March. You know that, obviously. I'm guessing everyone knows who I am in this city now. I'm not trying to stroke my own ego here or anything. But when a young woman inherits an empire, she tends to end up in the papers. Especially when no one expected it. Father certainly didn't. He spent a fortune sending me to university, and I'm literally there a year before his people are dragging me back to this shithole of a city. I was happy there too, you know. It's the first time in my life I was away from his world. That was always Bill's thing, not mine. My lovely older brother. Father's heir apparent and a complete arsehole. But then old Bill gets himself blown up on that bike he loves so much, and Father's heart gives out sooner than expected, and suddenly there's no one around to run things. Certainly not my younger brother Terence. All the families think he's an idiot because, well, he is. So it's just me. All of it. On me. Ugh. Sorry, I'm offloading to you, which frankly is a bit weird given the circumstances. But I literally have nobody to talk to, you know. These past 6 months have just been... I can't even describe them. I inherited everything. All the businesses, all the money, and all the debts owed by and to my father. People who used to ignore me, used to babysit me. Now I run them all. And they come to me with requests and grievances and demands and expect me to know the answers, and I have to answer them. I have to be my father, because if I'm not, if I fail in this for 1 fucking second, they'll kill me. Even if I ran to the other end of the world, they can't have a member of my family alive if they want to take over. Ever. I gotta admit, I did think I was getting the hang of it. Understanding the families and what makes them tick. Maintaining the loyalty of my own people through gifts, money, threats. Networking to make on contacts on the street. So I have all the information I need. Knowing who needs a helping hand up or a foot on their throat. I've had to do things that I didn't think I could. Didn't even imagine I guess sometimes you just need to switch off, you know? Do what needs to be done. I often wondered if that's how my father did it, that sociopathic bastard. But through it all, things were going okay. I even started to say to my brother that maybe our family didn't have to do this forever. We could go legit. And look at me now, tied up in my own hotel room, staring death right in the face. What a sick joke. I guess I'm just stupid. A stupid little girl playing at being a mob boss. It was always going to end this way. I knew one of the families would make a move on me soon. I'm guessing Gibbs sent you. He has a lot of influence with the others. Probably bullied them, or not, going off that look you're giving me. It can't be Knowles. He's set to make a fortune off me next week. McGregor. Smith. Come on, what have you got to lose? I know this isn't personal as far as you're concerned, and if I'm dying tonight, I deserve to know who ordered... Ow! Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. This rope is a little tight, that's all. I really can't move, and I'm not used to not being in control. Doesn't matter, I'm being a baby. Nice of you to care, though. Weird, but nice. Look, you might think this only has to end one way, but it doesn't. You could just let me go. Don't bother untying me, just run. By the time I hop over to my panic button, you could be out of here and halfway to somewhere sunnier. I'll have to come after you, of course. My men will insist on it. But I have more things to worry about than you. I won't spend a lot of time on it. Chances are you'll never see me again. Or you shoot me in the head. Right now. The silencer will keep it quiet. Whoever helped you in will help you to leave, I'm sure. Guessing one of my men has turned. Maybe more than one. Of course, you will need to consider if you can trust them once the job is done. No use to them once I'm dead, are you? Just an annoying loose end. And even if you get out of here, my loyal men will hunt you. They're good at tracking people down. With a cute face like that and the right motivation, well, you're hard to miss. You're shaking your head, but you will be found. My brother may have his faults, but he does love his big sister. He'll tear the city apart to locate you, I promise, and when he does... Excuse me? What does don't be so sure mean? Are you trying to tell me something? No. No, come on, finish your sentence. What do you know about my brother? Are you saying that he hired you? Terence. Well, I can't pretend that isn't a shock. I thought family loyalty meant more to him, but there you go. Can't even trust blood anymore. I fucking hate this life. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, that looked like it hurt. No, I wouldn't try clawing at your eyes like that. I'm afraid pepper spray is quite agonizing, but your sight will return eventually. What's the matter? Gun jamming? You just can't get the weapons these days, can you? That's why I stick with my spray. Had a bottle stuffed just behind the cushion here, waiting for you. Oh, poor baby. Rolling around on the floor like that. You should wash those eyes out with milk, you know. I would help you, but I'm a little tied up here, so you're on your own. In a way, you only have yourself to blame. My wrists are annoyingly stuck, but, well, it's kinda kinky. Now then. Let me tell you what's going to happen. I've pushed my second little panic button on my bracelet here. In a few seconds, my boys will burst through that door, untie me, and dispose of you. But before they do, I feel I owe you a little explanation. I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you. I know who you are. I know everything about you. Where you're from, your history, your family, everything. I also know you didn't want this job. Killing young women isn't your thing. But you were strong-armed into it by your employer. They thought as you don't live in this city, I wouldn't see you coming, but this is still my town. Nobody orders a hit without me knowing about it. And once I heard, well, I just had to put the pieces into place. Your local contact? Mine. The guy who gave you that weapon? Mine. The shady guy you met in the bar who showed you how to sneak into his hotel suite? He's an old family friend. It was a trap, my dear, and you walked right into it. See, the only thing I didn't know was who tried to hire you in the first place. I mean, I could have had you captured and tortured to get this information, but as I said earlier, you assassins can be difficult. What if you refused to talk or lied to me? No. I needed you to volunteer the information, and you have. That's the thing with these mob families. Completely incapable of thinking outside of the box. But not me. Oh, not me. And now, I know everything I need to. Oh, dear Terence. There will be retribution. So, my new friend, you just lie there. Try to scream a bit quieter. Once I have these ropes off, maybe we can get to know each other a little better. And you can learn to respect your matriarch.